Tonight, we lead off with a story that has sparked significant concerns among parents and principals across the Bahamas. Several primary and secondary institutions have been found operating without approval from the National Accreditation and Equivalency Council of the Bahamas, NAECOB. Institutions listed as non-registered on NAECOB's official website are responding, many of whom say that they have been working in tandem with the governing body to be approved.
Bahamas Leadership Academy has absolutely no issues with compliance.
We're not the only institutions, but we're the ones that are called out.
At my institution, all of my students are athletes.
Earlier this week, ZNS News aired a story about schools operating outside of the law. The Director of Education issued a statement urging parents to ensure their children attend schools registered with NAECOB. This has prompted responses from principals of schools listed as non-registered. Marlene Knowles, proprietor of Bahamas Leadership Academy, says when they opened their doors in 2022 as a preschool, there was no need to apply for NAECOB registration.
That comes under preschool and daycare council. And so we made our registration with the Preschool and Daycare Council under the Ministry of Education, and of course we are licensed with the Grand Bahama Port Authority.
Officials from the Grand Bahama Port Authority confirming that any amendments to a school's license for expansion require NAECOB approval. However, since expanding to offer primary and secondary education, Knowles says the school has begun the registration process.
And so within the 6 weeks, we have undergone several inspections, and we're still waiting for 2 more of them before we can submit our application to complete it. Application, because we have started the process and the initial communication with NAECOB because we know that we amended our license and we have expanded our borders.
NAECOB's website clearly states that non-registered institutions are not authorized to provide education, training, or programs, nor can they issue awards, diplomas, or certificates within the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Ivan Charles, proprietor of Excel Institute, says this information conflicts with guidance given to his institution in 2019.
Those persons came, they walked the premises, they made their checks, and they were impressed, and they also encouraged us during that particular visit. These persons made no mention or stated in any way, but encourage us to continue and complete the process. They never came and said that we need to shut down. That has never been communicated.
Dr. Ray Evans, director of Blaze Elite Sports Academy, also expressing frustration that his institution, located outside of the port area, is on the non-registered list. He claims to have received approval from the local administrator's office.
On NAECOB's website, it says in order for you to apply, you have to show them your resources for academics, your teacher's qualifications, and your financial data.
And it's for 1 year.
And it's for 1 year. How can I show this to you if I'm not open?
Now, school officials also pointing out that several government schools do not appear on either the registered or non-registered lists. While they agree that there should be a regulating body, they believe there should be more clarity distinguishing schools that are outright non-compliant from those that are currently in the process.
There should be a registered and an unregistered list as well for the public schools. It's a process.
You need to examine the details. You need to go and communicate with the persons.
They need to go back on their website and they need to clarify some things.